Hi, I'm Mr. Clix, and this is Mr. Clix Flix. Welcome to our very first show. Today we're just going to do a general overview of the different programs we're going to have on this channel, as well as a review of what happened at my venue's Fear Itself Month 1. So, some of the different programs we're going to have on this channel is Heroclix 101, where we're going to go over the maps and different types of terrains that are involved in Heroclix, the powers and abilities and how they interact with one another, and also the Heroclix styles themselves. So basically just an intro to Heroclix for somebody who's thinking about getting into them. We're also going to do basic Heroclix team building and strategy for the new player. And we're going to also do releases, reviews, and hopefully unboxings if we're able to get some new Heroclix product. And also a battle report where I go over any events that I attend at my venue and how I did, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, very first thing we're going to do in this episode is we're going to do a Fear Itself Month 1 review. So at my venue, we were lucky enough where all the players could get 2 boosters of Fear Itself instead of the suggested 1 booster of Fear Itself and 1 booster of something else. So my pools ended up being Common Iron Fist, the Serpent, which was one of my rares, Red She-Hulk, Iron Fist, the Mighty version, Tyre, Valkyrie, Thule Society Priest, Titana, Atuma, Skern, which was my other rare, and Monkey King. My venue, we did 400 points, sealed with the Fear Itself. My team ended up being Mighty Iron Fist, Tyre, Valkyrie, and Monkey King. This team ended up being pretty good. I messed up in the first 2 games. I totally forgot about the revert power for all the Mighty figures, so he should have lasted a lot longer than he ended up. But he still did some good things for me. Tyre and Valkyrie were both my heavy hitters. Valkyrie was only able to hit people once or maybe twice because she was priority number 1 for a lot of opponents because everybody was aware of her charge, flurry, blades powers. And but a lot of people left Tyre hang around for a while, and he ended up being my all-star of the tournament, not getting KO'd in any matches. He was just an all-star for me. And Monkey King, who for 45 points, he did a lot better than expected, especially for this Fear Itself sealed. Since he has combat reflexes, he really has a 19 defense up close, and most of the figures in this set don't have range. So for only 45 points, you have a nice tie-up figure, and even with an 11 or 12 attack, it's still going to be hard to hit a 19. The one match I lost was in the second round, and it ended up being Tyre on his last click versus a Heimdall on his 10 movement phasing teleport, and Perplex click where he kept perplexing up his movement and basically outran me, and I couldn't catch him, and it came down to time, and I lost due to points. Which really, that's how a lot of my matches went for Fear Itself Month 1. It didn't come down to like the 4 or 5 rounds like what everybody else is saying. Mine all got ground out and went pretty deep into time. Like I said, I ended up 3rd place, and as everybody knows, for Fear Itself, the LE figures go to 1st place, 2nd place, and a fellowship prize. I didn't win fellowship, so I thought I wasn't going to get a figure, but it ended up that the 2nd place figure, or the 2nd place winner, won 3 other Fear Itself tournaments. So he said he didn't want the figure anymore, and said to give it to the next place person, which ended up being me. So I won a Loki on his Hellhound, or Hellwolf figure, and also everybody that participates in Fear Itself also gets a Book of the Skulls resource dial. Now you'll notice that mine has a 2nd hammer, which I got from the Blitzkrieg USA pack. That's Scotty's hammer, and everybody for Month 1 got Kurth's hammer. In the Blitzkrieg USA pack, you get Scotty, who is a worthy version of Sin, and Captain America, Bucky, posing as Captain America, plus the hammer. But anyway, we're going to have individual reviews on all these figures and resource styles coming up. But thanks for joining us, and hopefully you roll a 6 on all your Super Senses rolls. Bye-bye.